Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for December the 2nd, 2020. Good morning, Duffy. You're up early. You're a crazy person being up at this hour of the morning. Let me jump into chat here and see if Ed is with us yet today, because he probably is. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Mom.
How are you?
Oh, I have had my coffee and now I'm tinkering a little bit with graphics and have fun.
Von Marcus was on last night and he was mentioning that he had changed up to render scale 3 and had given us an image of his ship under that, and so pretty.
Yes, I do my screenshots render scale 2 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then and when I've done then I use the screenshot command
Mm-hmm.
that gives me a full resolution picture in the screenshots folder of Star Trek Online, and then I can scale down and to usually 1920 by 1040
Okay.
or 1080. So I just that gives you excellent edges and awesome quality, and also starship names are rendered much better that way.
Ah.
Sometimes you get a moire effect
Mm-hmm.
in certain maps. For that, I actually do screenshots in several renders, just regular render scale and the two higher resolutions, 2 and 4, and then I start getting the best part of each image.
Yes.
Just by scaling them all to the same size, and then you can have a high quality ship name and a moire free hull and the like. It's you can spend hours in figuring out how to do cool things.
I understand that. Yeah, it's still not my forte, and I don't have the hours to do it. I wish I had the hours to do it, and I suppose I should go check my lottery ticket, because maybe then I'll have the hours to do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, holy moly, we're at 91%, folks. Wow. Wow.
You mentioned that, so it's time to join our stream.
I,
Actually, yeah. I know when someone is waving with a lamp post. Here.
here, put money in. No, but what did Pi say? Pi had come up with the idea that he will do the soliloquy from Hamlet in Klingon for his challenge, which of course isn't a challenge if you're volunteering to do it, but still would be nice. And I've got it here someplace. Somewhere. My son has the book, and I have boxes of books here, and I have not gone through them all. And I was going to take them to storage day. Oh, no, I'm going to take them to storage. I'll go through them another day. I'm sure I can find it for him if he wants to do it. So, I have some endeavors today that, are really challenging. Definitely need team effort here.
Team effort, like winning GPL.
Yes, exactly. Well, actually, I've got a good combination today. I've got defeat 60 Gorn on Nimbus, win GPL playing Dabo, but it's not specific, and AP damage on the ground. So, that's just like one visit over to Nimbus and we're done.
Yeah, indeed. Of course, you could be nasty, play Dabo at Rosanna, and then say to Paradise City, but meh.
Well, I am at Dabo City here. I'd forgotten about Drazana. And I am right here. Let's see what I've got, though, for GPL. Oh, I've only got 3,000 GPL, and I have to win 1,000. I'm not putting good money after bad. So I will wager my 3,000 here and play a little Dabo real quick. If I don't win, well, I'm just out to GPL. How terrible.
Uh-huh.
Let's wait for this to start. And we'll switch over to GPL. And we'll try some numbers we don't usually play. Let's see, there. I know somebody's figured out the numbers. I just don't know what they are and what the patterns are. Because it's never just a set of numbers. Good. I managed to lose quite a bit that time. Woohoo. That makes me happy. Let's see if I can lose just a little bit more this time. And they'll take me down to 20 GPL. Yay. And watch, I'll get a Dabo and win 300,000 or something like that. Which is exactly what I don't want to do.
Okay, this is exactly as cool as I hoped.
Darn it. Well, I'm down to 725, but I managed to finish that one and lost 3,000 in the process, so that's awesome. Okay, so what shall we do today, Ed? I'm up for just about anything. We have tons of TFOs to play, much fun to be had. What do you have for endeavors? I've already completed my endeavors on my other account. And it's too early, I believe, to do the event. Actually, that's what I was thinking of.
It's about an hour or
Yeah,
so.
I think I came up with 7:30, 7:45 for today, which is an hour from now. Speaking of, are you still planning to do the KDF Sims this weekend?
Let me have. There is a Klingen one. First.
Let's see what we are at. We are at 2,600. And we've got nothing.
Colony World.
I'm going to have to go home to Chicago this weekend to do some of the stuff I didn't do last weekend. But could still join in for at least one person. I don't think I've got two machines that play the game.
Yeah, but one is alright. One is cool. One is cool. Let's have a look. So we need 40,000.
Mm-hmm. And you get, what, 2,000 per run?
You get 2,000 per run. Mm-hmm. I would say yes. I will start the setup pretty sure I can start the setup on Friday.
Okay. Well, on Friday, I will be at my second day at my new job. So I will be able to help you in the morning, but once I'm done with work, I have to head home. So it'll make me unavailable until late in the evening. But I'm happy to stay up late and work on it.
I think I will start Friday late evening.
Okay.
Late evening my time.
Yes.
So have the early evening playing along with friends and poking. Hey, going to set up a KDF colony. If you want to attend that, see their ability to get Kentari bridge officers just by holding invites in 10 days or so. It really pays out. And now, don't tell anybody else. Yeah, that will be. I think I start Friday late evening.
Okay.
And also will have my coffee supply and stuff, and everything
Yes.
will be good. And when guys like Duffy and Frost and Dawn start joining the voice chats, and like things will be entertaining enough. And when mom gets in, okay, either I pass the shift to you or stay with you there, or whatever. Just how the evening then is going.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Good morning, Cadargo. How are you today? Excuse me one sec here. I woke up this morning realizing while I have a lot of work stuff to do today, I don't have to be at work because officially yesterday was my last day. Woo! So today is a day of hauling all the equipment back to the office. And then the rest of the day I'm off. Yay! So I'm looking forward to this. A day off. I can get some stuff done. Yay! Somebody's got his nanopulse Targ running around literally on Drosana. He's up here on the edge looking out the windows.
Uh-huh.
And thank you for the contribution, Cadargo. Let's see where we're at now. We're at 92%, 8% to go. We'll do this easy. Easy peasy. Then we'll let everybody start stashing and getting more game points, channel points saved up for the next endeavor, which I swear has got to be something horrible for Pi and DT for doing this to me. So, I think I'm going to have to get my tune to the point where we can upgrade some of this equipment. So, you want to hear a funny story from last night?
Uh-huh.
One of our fleet mates wanted to do ISA, and I had just realized I needed to get some Polaron damage and hadn't done it yet, so I grabbed a Titan, threw it on a very young tune on this account. I want to say it was Captain Speed Demon. Grabbed the Titan, bought some really cheap Polaron stuff, threw on a couple of modulators, and joined in for ISA, because, I'm just going to run a little support. I'm not looking for a DP, and I just needed 50,000 in damage. Easy peasy. So he makes it private so we can join up a couple of feds and a couple of KDF. We go out, we have a decent run. Not much DPS, but it was fine. And we all get back, and we're all chit-chatting around, and all of a sudden we all just disappear. We all get beamed up, and everyone's like, what? He decided to do another mission, but hadn't broken the team, so surprise. We all wound up doing, not Borg Disconnected, Hive Onslaught. Hive Onslaught with a tune that's got basically Mark 12 Polarons on it and nothing else. And we were all in that same boat of, what? But we did okay. Died a little bit more than planned.
Yeah. For the Titan, one thing is always if you're going for a weapon damage ship, you should have the tactical modes always ready to press at the beginning of the TFO. So you are running a tactical commander, and just have the I would have to figure it out, but with the command abilities on the lieutenant commander and science abilities on the science lieutenant commander, plus going for tactical mode, should result in definitely in a reasonable ship.
It will be a reasonable ship, but I just needed to throw something together that I could get 50,000 Polaron damage in no time, so just throw stuff. Yeah, I know whose idea. Oh, which one? Whose idea this one was? Duffy, are you talking about the channel points thing, or are you talking about last night's interesting events? And if it was last night, yes, I know. And if it was the channel points, yes, I know that too. The channel points. Oh, that was, I want to say it was Pi, but it could have been Pi and DT together.
Yeah.
It was not mine. I'd been in Chicago and I came home on a Sunday night and they had put out the challenge without informing me, so I was a little surprised. Surprise. Hi, Mom, you're going to sing. Ah, good. So I'll work on that this weekend. It's all translated. I just have to figure out how to sing it. Yeah, definitely DT and Pi. But vengeance is mine. Aside from the KDF this weekend, is there anything else? Because there's nothing showing in the game. Oh, bonus XP.
XP weekend, but announcement.
Yes.
Q's Winter Wonderland is announced and on the web page, and according to let me have a look. So it would be almost considering that the event will be probably again 20 times.
Yes, it is 20 times
daily and 30 days running. I would actually think that it starts tomorrow.
That's what I had thought, but I thought they announced it for the 8th as the starting date.
8th?
Yeah.
8th.
Okay, oh, that's the wrong Winter Wonderland. Let's go back. Let's learn how to type. Okay. Q's Winter Wonderland Star Trek Online. This is the announcement from Kel. Come on, give me a start date, Kel. Ambassador Kel, what's the start date?
He didn't tell.
Yes, December 8th to January 7th. So it's going to run 31 days, roughly. 30 days. And it'll run on all platforms, PC and console, at the same time. So it starts next Tuesday. And I think we're talking about this because normally we have a Thursday start, and it's been shifting over to Tuesdays, and I finally figured that out. Because last week we had Thanksgiving on a Thursday, and both Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are on Thursdays this year. So I can see why they switched it to Tuesdays.
It makes absolutely sense, yes.
Yes. But I was hoping it was going to start tomorrow. I was looking forward to that.
Yes, so it means I have to wait for the third day of Christmas.
Yes, you do. On the third day of Christmas. So no new events this year. I'm not a huge fan of the sweaters, though I will say the blue and white sweater is really nice. The other ones are a little meh. They're okay. They're not really ugly sweaters. They're just sweaters.
Well, I really have to check who can wear those sweaters, and one of the rainbow, either rainbow scarf or one of the rainbow dresses are calling, Candy, you want to wear?
Oh, good point. I like the scarf. I hadn't even realized there was a scarf till just now, so that's cute. But I like the blue and white ones better. I like blue and white for Christmas.
Maybe the scarf is either a Tandy thing or in Vindicta's crew a Boim's man thing, because Boim's is going to be cool when on the other side of reasonable, not so reasonable.
I would hate to have to knit that scarf. Ugh. That would be a pain. But if anybody wants a knitted pride scarf, give me a buzz. Brad can testify I can knit. I knitted him a sweater. I actually knitted one for one of the devs at the game, too. One of the ugly Christmas sweaters from the first year. Though I have so much spare time these days. Yeah, actually, Paragon, I'm going to work on doing the blue and white one in real life. All you need is a piece of paper. So I chart everything out, and because when you knit, the stitch is slightly longer than it is wide, so using graph paper doesn't work quite as well as you would like it to. So I do a lot of patching to figure out how to get them exactly right, and then ripping them apart and go again. But yeah, the blue and white one's actually relatively easy to make. Though I would do it slightly different than I do some of the other ones because the pattern I don't think is on the back. But yeah, Duffy, if you want one in real life, send me a note. I'll figure it out and get it to you. Especially with new job, I have an hour for lunch every day, I think. At least an hour, maybe longer. Which is a great time in the middle of winter to take your knitting with and just sit there and knit your little heart out. But the bad thing about new job, Ed, and this is terrible, is it's to go there and to go home. I go right past the little Indian carry-out restaurant that's really good.
Okay.
So it means I'm going to have to stop in there and get Indian food a lot more than I currently do. All right. Would you like to do something today since we've been chatting here and we've only got an XP weekend coming up this weekend and the, obviously, KDF Sim weekend?
Yeah, part one could be on Klingen's side.
Okay.
I would wake up Kapor, my at number one's Ferrazan engineer, and we could do a Pahvo Dissension.
That would be awesome.
For ground damage.
I would love that. But let me grab an AP weapon because I really need AP. Hopefully I've got some AP on this tune. Oh, I have crummy AP on this tune, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be great. It just has to be good enough. Oh, by the way, Duffy, did you want the Federation or the Klingon blue and white sweater? Well, until
always when I wake up a new tune, since it's at this moment updating the setup a bit.
Let's see what we've got in the mail while you're doing that. I think I still have just all of the goodies from you. Still have all those goodies. Let's see if anybody needs, folks. Oh, I've only got 21,000 to lithium left on this tune, but we are at 900,000? Is that what I'm seeing? 800,000. So we're almost there on the lithium.
Yeah, I will be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think everybody's donating the lithium without issue. Ooh, this tune's at 1 million in fleet donations. Yay.
This one. So that is ready to rumble. Donk.
All right, let's do this.
This one is going to.
Keep your eyes on the wheel.
Wow.
If anybody has prisoners, there's an open colony project.
Colony coordinate colonization efforts in the Starbase.
Yep, I'm gonna throw
So
some
in
in.
the Starbase project mentioning colonies.
Yes.
And Kapor is ready for team invites. And
Give me 1 sec here to burn through a few of these duty officers. So I've got some room to empty out the rest of the duty officers. Ooh, and we got 1 project to go over. Yay. And that should be it. Let me send you an invitation, Ed. Here we go.
ta-da!
Yeah, the Borg Juggernaut, aside from being a massive ship, is kind of cool. I don't know that I would fly one. I still have to open up my Husnak warship one of these days. All right, so we're doing Pahvo Dissension, correct?
Yeah.
Okie doke. Let me get down there. Pahvo Dissension. Advanced. There we go. Did you get a green alert?
Yes.
Awesome.
And by the way, for all who like to use combat logs, I would really recommend a new combat log reader under development.
Oh,
That
really?
has several advantages. Advantage number 1, it's programmed and maintained by active players.
Ooh, nice. That would be helpful.
And so there will be the combat log reader from the DPS metal channels. There is one of those very old inherited programs, and maintenance is not so easy.
Yeah. It's wonderful that people do that, but it's difficult to maintain.
And also it is so it's modern development and stuff, and also the really nice SCM has the same issue that maintenance and development is more or less absent. And now it's I will post the
Weewoo?
it's a Weewoo. Weewoo is also accepting a Weewoo and post something until that whole thing.
Well, you have a minute plus in the Weewoo, so.
Yeah. It's kind of next.
All these notes. Did I write that down already? I did not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh, I'm timed out, of course.
Usually, you and 10Z, we have again 2 players caught in disconnected during map entering.
I have no idea why that is happening. It's not me. I'm sure my connection's good.
It's either the servers themselves or the Akamai infrastructure in front of them. Something is really behaving fishy there.
Well, if anybody watches,
it looks like a runtime thing, very runtimey.
if I watch the stream tonight from Cryptic, hopefully I'll get a chance to mention that.
Yeah. Ah, there you are. And by the way, new combat lag reader, I posted a link.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
It's it's version 0.4, but already I would say
Okay.
start getting used to it. It's a rather different. You have to open the combat log manual, so it's mostly easy to find and stuff. But just installed it yesterday and already started to like it.
Oops, there it is. I turned my attention away at the wrong moment. Okay, what are we doing here?
I would say waterfall.
Waterfall, okay. On my way.
Oh, there is already one at the waterfall. Okay. I see people splitting all directions.
Well, we have to pick one.
So I go waterfall and you join some
Okie dokie.
other ones, so that we have.
Let's see which way they went. Which way did they go? Which way did they go?
Yeah.
Is there anybody with you at the waterfall?
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw one. I saw. Okay, when you see a triple run, it's best to make it 2-2-1. And hope that the last guy survives somehow, but.
Well, I'm here with Tansy.
Yeah.
So totally good here.
Yeah.
Let's drop
And
that.
I'm with Zahira and things look okay.
I'll switch over to my better guns in just a moment. Oops, wrong way. Come on, legs, get your butt over here. Good, now I can get a better gun. Well, Legs is slow to get here, but once he gets here, he's very effective. Let's get these crystals done while I can. legs, they've killed you. I presume you're almost done with yours, Ed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
currently that.
I just assumed that
Defending.
was you over there.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Yeah, region 3 is now running over and
Turret reinforcements have arrived.
yeah. Also, our solo runner did well, so we have just one more crystal here to do. That is awesome.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. The crystal has been purified.
All right. Gonna finish these two off and head back. Do you need us to come help you, or are you good?
We are good.
Okay. Yeah, I see it's clicking along there. I'm gonna go take up my position then. Cuddle the triple, which I hadn't done yet.
Well done. Looks like the Terrans are retreating. Heads up. The Terrans didn't retreat. Return.
Alrighty, 38 seconds. Well, somebody's having fun here. Besides me, that is.
Yeah. Complete drone technician setup and, well, double targ.
Exactly. Aw, poor Terrans. They evaporated.
Yeah, and even I will call him Nani, the nano pulse tag. So Nani and Sparky.
I'm gonna say that's a time entanglement doodad that somebody's dropping here. There we go. Now we got our
Tansy
tardies.
and Neva, both science captains. Might be one of their choice.
Could be, yeah.
That is so,
It's such a nice one.
yeah. Lots of good stuff.
And I'll give you a quick gag. That hurt. You're not entirely unskilled. I can smell the fear on you from here, weakling. Well fought.
Looks like the team
Ah,
I didn't even get down there in time.
my team and I will continue to observe.
Oh,
powerful players.
Hostile activity.
yes, makes for a good day. Makes for a good day.
Indeed.
Beaming up. Well, that was fun.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm currently using as my weapon of choice the Platinum Phaser Sniper Rifle, which is nice. It's decent DPS. But
Yes.
I think I want a second good weapon. Any recommendations?
Of course. Plasma wide beam.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course, you always love your plasma wide beam.
It's really difference to other good weapon is yeah, it's just due to its long range area damage secondary attack with short cooldown. It's yeah, almost always feels to be on par with Discovery Phaser for a low B.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it feels just better because it just wipes out the group and you're done with it.
So, you prefer rifle or pistols?
White beam rifle. It's from HQ by the White Mark 1. Put upgrade down it and be happy. I would. Yeah. Now I got the servers connect.
Yeah, I was going to say you're cutting out a little bit.
Round and round it goes.
Let me in. And it let me in.
Yeah, I can tell when you're about to go away because you start doing the robot voice.
Okay, that's kind of not so bad in the way of it's my internet.
Well, I'm looking at this, Ed, and it looks like we've got the event available in about 4 minutes. You want to check yours?
Yeah, I would queue for it soon. Just say hello to the bank.
Yeah, well, make sure you're at 4 minutes because I ran it so many times yesterday and then I had that weird cutout, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got stuff. Let's see what I've got here. Personal endeavor that didn't get picked up.
What's the harm in a little friendly wager?
So what am I sitting on? I am sitting on battery provisions. Ugh. Like to be rid of those before we do the weekend.
Hey dude, where are you? That Archon.
Oh my god, I have so many batteries. What am I going to do with all these batteries, Ed?
Yes. I will make when I figure out how much I actually have, I will probably make one to sell offer. Okay. Event number 1 will be ready in about 1 minute, so
Okie
could be
doke.
started.
Give me one sec here.
And the other ad is already ready and can be started.
Okay, do we want to go Fed or KDF first?
I would like to go KDF with both ads, actually. Both accounts want to run their KDF tools. Like that?
Works for me. Alright, let me team you up. Who am I inviting first?
Let's start with Mitmut Getat.
Okie doke. Is there a cooldown on this?
I have no cooldown,
Cool.
and if it's just a minute, the whole TFO is about 15 minutes,
So
you will get the reward when done.
okay, so I have teamed us and queued us. I did ask because I'll run it twice on the same tune. So I've got some extra marks on this one for the event.
Yeah, that's also, you can growth stuff and the like. By the way, I now... I know about Complicatus and Speed Demon on your freebie account.
Mm-hmm.
So what captains are those?
Complicatus is Romulan Federation allied. Speed Demon is, I want to say she's human, I think, but also Federation allied. Momtronics is Ferengi Federation allied. The only other Klingon I've got is Momtronics, who's only like level 26, and she's Klingon KDF.
Yeah, and classes?
Oh, I have no idea off the top of my head. You're asking me tough questions. Let's see. I want to say the Ferengi is... Okay, I'll take that back. Captain Speed Demon is Science, and I want to say the Ferengi is Tactical. And I don't remember what Complicatus is. She might be Tactical also. I haven't been playing them much. I kind of did them for specific reasons and just kind of blew them off in the meantime. I'll tell you after we're done with this. I can go take a look.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that's actually a great idea, Duffy. Hey, you should mention that to him at the call tonight if they have one. A fleet holding that allows players to coffer all fleet holding provisions and fleet marks. I think that's a great idea. And just think about it. You could drop all your
cargo bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a great idea?
Either as feature or finally it can be either a feature of its own, or it can be a feature combined with a new holding that is a dilithium sink and stuff.
Oh, yeah. And it doesn't change anything for them. It's just a place for people to put things in, but that is a great idea. I'd be willing to do that one up to either Tier 3 or even Tier 5. I mean, Tier 5 just is a massive bank. Hey, speaking of massive banks, we need to change the name on the colony for KDF because we were going to rename it for Lexers and Sav. We need to have a good name for it. We're thinking House of Cookies, but that pretty much focuses on Sav, and we need to make sure Lexers gets the recognition for all his efforts on it. I assume Lexers
House
is male.
of busy cookies?
Unfortunately, there's a character limit.
Oh, there might be kind of, the bakery.
Oh, the bakery, yeah. It's not terribly Klingon, but...
Well, when you think about flaked blood fleas and the like, and a good day to pie, and so bakery is very... And of course it might be just a good place to pie.
Today is a good day to pie.
Yeah.
I have to see how many characters we can get in. Well, they do have fleet credit projects, which give you half the fleet credits, or half the value, Duffy, but it's only half the value, and if you're sitting on that many marks, we've got to find a better way to burn marks. Hence my comment today on the announcement of give the smaller fleet some of your love.
Yeah, look into the Armada fleets, where you get full reward, and it's...
It's a good reason to keep bringing in smaller fleets, and when they get up to the higher levels,
yeah.
then send them off to start their own armadas, so they can bring in smaller fleets under them. We have plenty of room if you know of KDF fleets. My only comment is if we bring in fleets, we need to make sure that we have reciprocity with them. So if they can donate fleet marks to us, we can donate fleet marks to them.
Yeah, that's a tit for tat. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, as the Gone Pirate says.
Exactly. Yeah, the idea of the coffers for the provisions is great, but it'd be nice to have coffers like that for all provisions. And I think they'd have to max it like they do with the coffers at 250,000, which is fine. But give us stuff to spend our money on besides dilithium. So the last...
Really, like,
Go ahead.
yeah, fleet marks, it's really... Imperial pirates will be again and again in need of fleet marks. House Cringe will be... Avengers of Virinat also.
All
and
of them.
Really, we have a bunch of gummers and at least one better fleet that would be very happy about donations.
Okay, it looks like...
Because it's fleet mark, sooner or later farming fleet marks gets hard.
Yeah. Well, having these big tier 5 projects that sucks up fleet marks is great, but...
But it's always after that there will be also not just there will be first growth projects, and even at higher tiers there will be also projects to fill the store for the provisions where you buy your nasty consoles from.
I'll head back to beta, since obviously you've got Gamma under control. I saw that 3 people had headed down to do the transports in the last one I did earlier today. I don't know what they were doing, but we let some escape, and they didn't all get captured, and not one of our better runs. The only reason I can think that they might decide that they don't want to do something like a holding on the logistics side would be that the other reason people have, or deal with, excuse me, the other way that people deal with excess holdings is to buy more slots. And that's a gain for them, but at the same time they're charging, in essence, our dilithium to make holdings. So they still get the same thing back out of it, just not in Zen and...
Hello, come on, I'm just...
I repeat, 5 transports just broke off. You know what to do.
transport first, then base again. Simple.
You want me to run over to the base? I can.
Yeah, but I can. Someone is already at the base.
Okay.
Maybe you.
No, I'm floating
I'm
around
just-
I'm by Alpha working on this one.
Yeah, I'm just fighting down the transporters at the moment.
I'm trying to keep the Klingons out of my zone as well.
Okay, and now it's just time to send them back.
I'm going to zip over to Beta. It's looking a little unloved at the moment. Oh, looks like somebody else is going there. I'll stay here then. Did we get all 20, Ed?
I'm pretty confident, yep.
Okay. Saab has contributed. Saab, have you come up with a better name for your colony? I mean, the obvious is Saab's House of Cookies, but that doesn't honor Lex, so we gotta make sure Lexers and Saabs are both there. And Good Day to Pie is funny, and I like it. I mean, it's currently, I think, Beardy's House of Booze, so...
is Lexus US or Canada?
I believe he's Canada.
So is Saab, that is,
Yes.
it will up in Little Canada.
Little Canada, I like it.
Like Little Italy, just with less pizza and more maple syrup.
Alright, I'm on to the last one with this. Ed, when we're done with this, can I take a 40-second break to go microwave my coffee? Before we do the last one?
Yeah, I would actually then do, on my side of the big ocean, I would do a 2.5 minute break
Okay.
after that and get my coffee too.
Okay, sounds great. Then maybe I'd make some more, but it takes 4 minutes, so. So I was reading, because I had nothing better to do last night, on the different types of coffee makers and what makes the best cup of coffee these days. And I have an old-style French press. Stupid easy, put in the coffee, put in the water, wait 4 minutes, plunge it, have coffee. And it's not bad. But apparently there's something called an AeroPress. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. Same concept, mix coffee and water, I think, and then you push it through. Just kind of pump it through after about 40 seconds. It's supposed to be just incredible, and I don't know anybody who's got this. So if anybody's got an AeroPress, does it work? Wow. Pandora just got 2 epic tokens right on top of each other. Or they sent out the message twice in a row, but that's interesting. That was a nice effect. Yes, Stuffy, coffee is coffee, but there's a coffee shop, fortunately, right across the parking lot from where I live. Okay, across the parking lot, across the street, but 2-minute walk away, that makes a coffee that is sublime. Not too acidic, not too fruity, not too dark, not too light. But they have a professional coffee maker machine. I think I just beamed out without taking my fleet prizes. Gosh darn it. I did. I forgot to grab my prizes. And I didn't get my 15,000. How dare they?
What?
I didn't get my 15,000. Oh, that's okay. I was going to play it again, and I wouldn't have gotten an extra 15,000. I have 5 epics, Stuffy, and only 3 ultra rares. So admittedly, I can break down my epics into ultra rares.
Just did not register.
It did not register. I beamed out too fast, I think. That's okay. I'm going to run this one again, so it doesn't end.
I will send another tune to fly with you.
Okay, but first, you want to go make some coffee? I want to go make some coffee. Go make some coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Same here. Coffee break.
And I'm back. I don't know, Duffy, about why some people do so well with getting epic stuff and other people don't. Obviously, the more you do, the better you're going to do because just numbers. Okay, so I microwaved that a little too hot. That was good. Let's see. Might as well, while we're waiting for Ed, go over to Nimbus. I'm bummed. Bummed only because I missed some marks that I could have gotten, but that was my fault for leaving quickly. I've mentioned this to many people. Don't leave so fast. Yep, not that one. Not that one. That one. Okay. That's the one I want. If I had the wherewithal, the finances to start doing the odds, I could. To see is there a location that works better? Is there a time that works better? But you're talking thousands of boxes to do that. But let's say you go to a specific location and open up 100 boxes to get a reference point. Let's call it ESD, for example. Again, you'd have to open them at different times to see if there's a specific best time for it. I think that opening mine up at weird hours of the morning has been the thing for me that's been the most beneficial, at least for opening lock boxes. I've been up at 2 in the morning on occasion, decided to open a couple of boxes and wound up with some ships or some stuff that I really want. But again, you have to have solid numbers in terms of huge quantity of boxes and available time and all that resources. And some people do, which is pretty darn cool. I like Fistful of Gorn because you get a blue or purple doff, but you also have all the cutscenes, and you have to contact law a couple of times. And then you can finally go. And yes, obviously I'm not going to work at this moment. It's the only reason I have to go to work today is to turn in my laptop and start the new job tomorrow. Woot woot. DT may run a stream tonight, by the way. I'm not sure what's going on, but it probably would be after the cryptic stream if there is one. My only objection to Epic tokens is there's not anything I really want. So I keep holding on to them, figuring someday there'll be something I really want. I'd give them away if I could. The field I'm going into, which I actually was in before, is closely related to the pandemic in terms of what they do, which I can't really talk about a lot but for most people, this is a really tough time for them. They're very aware of the situation, and they're going through some personnel shifts, but they're actually in a position to be able to grow. It is very cool. And what's weird is it's kind of, my position is very similar to what I did with another company that did some government work and some confidential stuff. But my task is basically doing books. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Indianapolis has been very aggressive on their approach to the pandemic. And the companies here seem to be going in along with it. You know, the companies are working on everybody working from home where feasible. If you're in the office, we've got a cleaning crew that comes into the office and kind of keeps up to date with what's going on in terms of all the surfaces are cleaned X number of times per day or per hour. Okay, I'll just wait for the Gorn, guys. If you're going to kill my Gorn for me, thank you. And our numbers are hovering at about 11 to 12% positive tests.
And Ed is back.
Hi, Ed.
And as usually, I have my Janeway special roast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what we need to do for the convention next year is we will come up with a booth that sells Janeway's special roast.
Yeah.
I'm down in the Valley of the Gorn. And there's a crew running ahead of me, killing off all the Gorn, so I'm just kind of biding my time till they get done.
Can you change to another instance?
Oh, I can, but I figured you and I were going to do that, and then I'll come back and do this and finish it up.
Uh-huh.
I can play the long game here. Who shall I invite this time?
It's, look into the beauties. Yeah, it's Radat Akan.
Okay.
Today it's kind of a special event run by Jem'Hadar. Both Jem'Hadar tunes actually flying both a Silic fighter cruiser.
Okay, we are queued, and we will.
And very cute.
That said, Duffy, I think I've sent out something like 200 resumes and had half a dozen interviews in the last 2 months. And this is the time of year where in the States people tend not to hire because you have to pay employment taxes once a year, and that's when the people get hired, and then again in the first 3 months of the year. And after that, the employment taxes drop off or completely disappear. So very few places will hire in December. But the person I'm replacing is leaving next Wednesday, so they were very anxious to hire. So I get to spend the next week or so with her.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's 99 interviews and resumes that basically went nowhere. So yeah, I can understand it. It's frustrating. And I'm kind of kicking myself. I got down here, I accepted a position with the place I was at until yesterday. And the day after I got down here, somebody offered me a better position for more money. And I decided to be loyal and stick to the place that had hired me first.
Okay. However, now you meet. You are in Geek Incorporated.
Yes, exactly.
As I
Geek
understood.
Incorporated. It looks like Sir Dante's heading over to Beta. Where are you going, Ed?
Come on.
Okay. I'll see how Sir Dante does over here. Oh, we got 3 people here. We do not need 3 people here.
Yeah.
Destroy the infiltrator to solve that problem permanently.
I'm coming over to visit you first.
Yeah.
Geek Incorporated is already a channel? Oh my gosh.
Control
It's a great name.
has been restored.
Maybe you could
Yeah,
do...
you can make such names like Geek Incorporated, Nerds Unlimited.
Can't remember if it's Augie who did a Gorn Hub channel, for those of you who like your Gorn memes. And nobody had taken it, which is amazing. How was your channel name a typo? Oh, that's a typo, all right. Paragon kind of is cool, though. How's Alpha doing? I will stay up here if you want to go down and shoot up transports.
Yeah, that would be my pleasure.
Okay. Yeah, Darkmom Consortium was actually a name. We ran a contest. And I actually owe Dante something for this. Excuse me.
infiltrators closing on Alpha and Beta stations. Destroy them.
Picking up 3 more transports on sensors. Stop.
Mokai infiltrators closing on all stations. Stop them!
Five. I repeat, 5 transports just broke orbit. You know what to do. All ships, 8 transports are making a break for it. Do not let them get away.
Got all those guys down there, Ed?
We are 2 here and currently taking down the final
Okay.
wave.
I just saw them underneath Gamma, so I was curious.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like we caught them all. And this time, first loot, then leave.
Yes, yes. Let's see. Still gotta wait on all those guys to show up. As always happens, we missed one. I had to go hunting around for it and see where it had disappeared to earlier.
Let's withdraw.
And it was done.
Stop.
I think you'll find
I've destroyed them.
Oops.
Dilithium haulers are dropping out of orbit. Keep those stations secure.
Gather station has dilithium haulers in proximity.
Oh.
Gather station has dilithium haulers in proximity.
Nice use of a grav well there.
All stations have dilithium haulers in proximity. Alpha station has dilithium haulers in proximity.
Oh yeah, we're up to
As we
92.
kept Gamma in good shape,
Yeah, really.
I have actually plenty defense turrets. We did
nice.
not shoot at, so it the base is it's just now me being patient and doing the petrol stuff here and let no hauler come through.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
Raider station has dilithium haulers within proximity.
So this will be the last one then. There it is.
All ships, withdraw.
Okay, Mom patiently waits this time. And now I leave the map. Let's see if that works better. And hard to tell if I got that, so let's look up there. I got my dilithium. Still got one more day tomorrow. And wind up beaming back into a Gorn firefight. Always good.
from the frying pan to the fire.
Yeah, but it's a good fire. Sound like somebody's legs just died on them. Poor legs. Oh, that's not one of mine. Is that a Gorn engineer standing there? Huh! And there's the chief engineer just standing there. Pfft. Ooh, somebody's got the dilithium boost on.
There are some suspects I have on my list. I think it's modus operandi. I think might be Sovi.
Okay. Well, it's a generous thing to do, Sav, if you did that. So what was the name you came up? Oh, I can't change it on this account. Gosh darn it.
Little Canada.
Little Canada. You have to spell it with a K, though. How about... How about that?
Or it would be...
Oh, yeah, that works. Except that's Kananda.
Canada, I wrote an... Okay,
Just stick an extra A in there. A-N-A-D-H-A.
I just twiddled N and A. So it would be... I wanted to do it that way. that was my.
Yes.
But somehow these fingers, how dare to lock those fingers?
One of my bosses used to call them fat fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that works.
Mind I do the renaming?
Yes, please, please. Not that we don't love Beardy, but we haven't seen him for a while. I know, real life and all that good stuff. All right, I'm going to head out for the day. I got stuff to do, but one of the fun things I get to do today is be around to play some game. Yay. So, on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to thank everyone who's joined us today. You guys have been awesome. We will be back tomorrow, but I'm going to hedge my bets. Tomorrow may be a little bit shorter just because I need to go to the new job and I really don't want to be late on the first day, but it's much closer. It's like 5 minutes away. It's bicycling distance for when bicycling weather comes back. Yay.
Oh, this names names don't like to display properly.
Yeah.
You just have to jump in, jump out. Little Canada. Yeah, Canada.
Well, I hope Sav and Lexers appreciate it, because we appreciate them. All right, everybody, on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I'm going to sign off here for a bit. I'll be back on throughout the day. But I'm not the one who gets to say goodbye.
Yes, indeed. So, have a good rest of the week and stay awesome. Awesome. I say awesome. Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.